Greetings everyone, my name is Kevin Brown and I have the privilege of serving as the 18th president at Asbury University. This is a really important time to be in the higher education space. Our students come to us with all of life's big questions. Where did I come from? What is my mission? What is my purpose? How do I know what's meaningful in my life? How do I adjudicate between right and wrong? And what will happen to me when I die? The interesting thing about these questions is they're not new. They've been asked for a long time and they're being asked right now. However, today there's a greater menu by which our students and young adults in general can answer these questions. And that speaks to Asbury's importance today. Education that is rooted and grounded within a very particular tradition, a liberal arts education within the Wesleyan holiness tradition. Today at Asbury, we don't talk about education as information, but rather education as formation, becoming a kind of person, more and more of who God intends for us to be. There are significant challenges today for institutions of higher education. One of those challenges is a confidence challenge. There is waning confidence in organized religion. There's also waning confidence in higher education in general. We also have a narrative challenge. We are a Christian liberal arts university. Now, many people today think that liberal arts is getting some exciting degree, but ultimately being saddled with debt and not being able to get a job. And the alternative to that, we are told, is to get some narrow technical degree and be assured a job. And I want to say this is not a true narrative. In fact, the liberal arts is just as relevant as it's ever been before, not simply for a full and meaningful life, but also relevance to today's marketplace. Another challenge is a demographic challenge. During the financial crisis at the beginning of the century, the birth rate dropped significantly. And because of this, and because it has not returned, demographers estimate that in 2026, there will be a precipitous drop in the number of 18-year-olds eligible to go into higher education. This will affect all schools, including us. Another challenge is an information challenge. Today, information is ubiquitous. It's everywhere. It's freely available and it's freely accessible. What that means for educational institutions is we are no longer gatekeepers of knowledge. And if we think we are, we probably won't exist very long. Rather, our education has to be deeper and more formative. It's not information, it is formation and transformation in Jesus Christ. There are market challenges today. There is more substitutability for a higher education degree or credential than any other time in human history. And finally, there are political challenges. There are policies being proposed today that would directly threaten the continuity of higher education and more specifically, Christian higher education. Now, as we confront these challenges, I want to be very clear, I'm not afraid. This is not a time for fear, but it is a time to be alert, and it is a time to recognize opportunities that exist within this moment. We've talked about our mission at Asbury University as a Christian liberal arts university in the Wesleyan holiness tradition. But what does that mission look like in today's moment? For example, academic excellence. Today, academic excellence is rigorous, relevant 21st century education that uniquely equips our students with the requisite skills to navigate the complexities of a largely unpredictable, dynamic global marketplace. But not only academic excellence, we also describe spiritual vitality. For our students today, spiritual vitality is about self-discovery. It's about direction in their life. It's about growth. It's about resilience. It's about formation around and fullness in the person of Jesus Christ. We talk about John 10:10. Jesus came so that we could live the abundant life. That is my cry for every student, that they would be able to leave our institution and live and take hold of the abundant life, the life that really is life that Paul talks about. On our campus, every student will be loved, they will be educated, but they will be challenged. If we fail to love our students, we become transactional and legalistic. If we don't educate our students, we don't live up to our charter. But if we fail to challenge our students, we miss an opportunity to allow them to take hold of the life that really is life and to live into the best version of themselves, living into the fullness of who God desires for them to be. But in addition to our academic excellence and our spiritual vitality, there is a missional witness, there is a missional spirit that pervades the institution. This is our DNA. Our students have the opportunity to go and to serve within the marketplace, to add value to the professions, to be hospitable towards others, and to ultimately be loving and bear witness to the Father that is in heaven. Matthew 5:16 says, "Let your light so shine before others, so that they may see your good works and glorify the Father in heaven." I'd like to end with a statement of gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. I've quickly realized that Asbury is not simply the brick and mortar buildings that we have. It's not simply our charter to educate students. It is all of you, all around the world, partnering with us in prayer, in support, in participation for what we do. This is a sacred effort, and it is an effort that is not done alone. We are so thankful for that. One of my favorite Bible verses comes from Colossians chapter 3. The NRSV version reads, "Since you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your mind on things above, not on earthly things." What a beautiful description of our mission. Not only to set our mind on things that are above, but to orient ourselves around what is good and what is right and what is true. It's a sacred mission, and I am blessed to be a part of it. And I thank you for your partnership within it. Thank you.